Every day I'm shuffling.
Hey YouTube, this is Tabletop Magic, and today I'm really excited to bring to you from Wizardry Foundry the Grimoire. This is an alpha edition, which is their first run. They haven't come out with any others yet, and pretty excited about it. I want to give a shout out real fast to Misty and Yasu. Those two, I talked to them quite a few times through Facebook and through email about the Grimoire, placed my order, and I'm doing this review, and I hope they like it. I really like the Grimoire itself. Let's go ahead and start with what is a Grimoire. Well, a Grimoire is actually a spell book, and what this is it's to hold your decks. It has a compartment on the inside, and you can easily store your decks in there. It fits quite a few decks. I believe it's 6. It'll fit 6 of the small Ultra Pros. It will fit 4 of the larger Ultra Pros. If you happen to have, I believe they were called Magna Flips. They're a smaller version, the older version of the Ultra Pro magnetic deck boxes. They're slightly smaller. You can actually fit 6 of these in there. So, or if you have 2 of these and 4 of these, you can fit 6 in there. But pretty excited. Let's go into some technical details about the book, the dimensions and whatnot. Along the spine came out to 14 3/4 inches. Across was 10 3/4 inches. The height, or the length here, came out to 3.5 inches. I did measure these myself. The depth is 3 1/16 inches from the bottom to this edge right here. And then the length on the inside is 10 3/16, and then it's 4, I believe it's 3/8 across. So, but the weight, I did actually weigh it, weighed it empty. The weight came out to 2 pounds, 15.4 ounces. So that's pretty much the technical details on the dimensions. I do want to say the outside is a leather material. It is a wood frame. Nothing in here is plastic. The edge is, to look like pages, is a craft material. I believe I've seen it before. It is magnetically held shut by 2 magnets here. On the inside of the cover, there are 2 metal discs, one here and one here, and those hold it shut. It has a felt liner on the interior. This bar in here that separates between. With a little bit of effort, you can remove that if you need a larger space for something in there. For the most part, that's kind of the go over for it. This is an alpha edition run, so there will be several runs from my understanding, and they will be, each one will be different. I can't tell you how different they are. That's something that Wizardry Foundry will have to say, because I don't know. But excellent product. I played with it. My friends are really impressed with it. If you're big into EDH and you want to be able to carry around several decks with you, because I know quite a few EDH players, and they will bring 5-6 decks with them. So just a quick example of storing things in here. Got a couple deck boxes set in here. And I was wrong. It's 10 total. I thought it was 12 total, but it's 10 total for the smaller Ultra Pros. And these will fit. And if you just have the regular Ultra Pro magnetic flip boxes, It'll fit just like that. And if you take pretty stock set of dice, takes up the rest of that space right there, and you can kind of close it. This fits in my backpack. It may, if you have a very small backpack or a very small messenger bag, it is kind of large, but it's fine for me because my backpack has a large, bag area compared to some other smaller ones. I'm gonna go ahead and get into the good, and then the bad, and kind of my wish list for this product. The good is it has a great look, it has a great feel. It's wood. It's not. It feels solid when you pick it up. I love the art that they have on here, and especially the side. Because it looks like pages of a book, and it really does look like you're carrying around a big book of your spells. And then it's really, I think the quality is great. I think they're put together really well. Great product, especially if you're EDH. You want to have that little bit of, I guess you can call it pizzazz, maybe. But the bad that I want to get into is, this is something I did when I first opened this. It's coming just a little bit right there, and you can see it on the other end a little right there. And what had happened is the very first time I opened this, or it might have been the second or third time because I didn't realize what I was doing, is it was sitting on the edge of a table, and when I flipped this open, it fell all the way back, and I kind of just flipped it open, and I let it go, and you can see it's not broken, but it looks like it's got a little wear there on the inside corner on here, and that's from me opening it very hard. I do think it could use a stronger magnet. It works fine because in my bag, when I carry this around, my bag will keep it closed, and you're not going to throw this thing across the room. So I think it's fine for what it is. Maybe in the future they could take, and these magnets that are here, if you had a exposed piece of metal here, another rivet or something on the outside, the metal on metal or the metal on magnet would actually probably give a better hold than through the felt and through the inside edge of this leather that wraps around. Alright, I had a slight camera difficulty, but I got everything back. But other than the magnet here being slightly weak, and I think it is because of the space between the piece of metal here and the magnet here, or vice versa, I think that little bit of space is what stops it from keeping that really strong hold. I don't think it's bad by any means. I don't think anything is really bad with this. I like it. I like everything about it. What I would like to see personally in one of these is something a little smaller, because it is kind of large, and it's not something that if you're at an event, it's small enough for you to keep on the table with your deck and your notebook or whatever, for taking your life totals or your whatnot. It's not quite small enough to keep there. I'd like to see a smaller one, something that would kind of just replace, just using one of these to carry your decks around. This is just me personally, because I'm not much for EDH, and carrying something this large to play somewhere. I will be bringing it around with me, but I'd like to see something smaller, maybe something that would fit, say, 2 deck boxes like this, and a place for like a notebook or something to set right here, like smaller, and some dice and whatnot. I think that would be what I would love to see personally, but maybe, yeah, that's really kind of where I would like to see my own personal grimoire, which would be awesome. If they do make one of those, I will definitely be buying it without hesitation. I would pick one up. I don't care if it's pink with polka dots. I would still buy it just because it's so cool. But I'm going to go ahead and let you guys know there is a link in the description for their website and their Facebook. Their Facebook, I talked to them on there quite a few times. Great people. They reply rather quickly. Same with email. I've also spoken to them through their email. If you do go to their Facebook, they do some giveaways from time to time, and I've entered those. Some pretty interesting things. Always fun. Check out their Facebook page. Check out their website. And if you guys are going to order one of these, if their alpha is still out for order, some of those are coming with little goodies. The possibility of winning a revised dual land. Other goodies that were in there, they showed up a couple pictures of them. So, yeah, there's always good stuff going on with them. I have them liked on Facebook, and I'm following them to keep up with their stuff. And just another shout out to those guys that helped me out there. The great customer service. I love it. Whenever there was an issue with these coming out, they emailed me. They kept me constantly up to date with everything. So I think they have some of the best customer service I've run into, and I would definitely buy from them again. And if you guys want to experience it, please check out their stuff. And they've been good to me. So that's going to be it for me. I'm also going to put a link for my own Facebook page in there for Tabletop Magic. Sometimes I'll discuss some crazy things going on there, maybe a little Magic the Gathering humor. But remember, like and subscribe and share these videos, and I'll try to keep getting them posted out. Thanks.